Good to see you're finally coming back around. Oh, don't worry. The paralysis isn't permanent, but you may have a headache for a while.
What have you done to me?
I suppose there's no harm in you knowing. It's a spell from a very arcane and ancient school of magic. I am one of only a few who can wield it these days. For a lesser skilled being, its effects are more harmful to the caster than the victim. In recent times, many died simply trying to learn it, but I have mastered it, even if it does leave me a little tired. But I don't think you really want to talk shop, do you? No, of course not.
Maybe I do.
You've caused me quite the bit of trouble, you know. But be that as it may, I'm glad to finally meet you face to face.
I'm glad I could help, but I can't say the feeling is mutual.
Yes, charming to the last, I'm sure. But you do understand that it's simply a matter of my good graces that you're still alive, don't you? Do you think that slaughtering an entire dispatch of Old Mary's soldiers, including 2 justiciars, would go unnoticed by the Dominion? Were it not for me, that fetid little town you're trying to rebuild would have been razed to the ground by now. And the Thalmor would have once and for all put an end to your pitiful little band of miscreants. Oh, you look surprised. But don't worry. I know everything. The town, this Marcus Janus, and most of all Valerius Tiberius Arturia, and his pathetic remnants of the Keepers of Hatu. They were also once a great thorn in my side, and, like you, caused me not a little bit of trouble in the past. But their time, his time, and yours, has come to an end.
In my defense, I did not mean to kill the entire camp/fort full of Thalmor. I was doing it peacefully, and then they just attacked. You butchered his wife and children. What did you expect?
Expect? I expect him to die, like all men will die or serve the Dominion. The era of men has come and gone. It is now the time of the Ultima. You know, we were once a very patient people, but that patience has worn thin.
It's funny because there's 10 races in all of Tamriel, and this one race, it's like, yes, we are better than all the others. It's like, how is that working out for you? Huh? What do you want with me? Why haven't you killed me?
I could have killed you, but I did not. Why?
Yeah, I just asked that. I just asked that. You must need me for something.
Yes, good. You see, we're not so different, you and I. I killed his family and others. You killed my men at the prison. We're both murderers. It's all just a matter of perspective.
I am nothing like you.
Ah, but yes, you are. You will see that in time, if you live.
I would love if there were some more dialogue choices in this mod, because there have been a lot of times now where I'm just kind of thinking, okay, I wish there was maybe just a second dialogue option for this conversation. What is it that you want?
You will go get Valerius Tiberius Arturia and hand him over to me at the prison where you murdered my soldiers.
It was self-defense. I will never do any such thing.
Oh, but there is where you're wrong. You will, or else your friend Marcus Janus will die.
Marcus, what have you done with him?
As I said, I know everything about you and your friends. I know that yesterday he decided to take a little stroll down to Riverwood. You know, you just can't be too careful these days. You never know when you might get kidnapped and brought to me.
Oh, like me?
So, as you can see, you have little choice. Bring Valerius to me, and I might let Janus live. Don't bring him to me, and he will surely die, as will Valerius and you. So you see, Valerius is going to die, one way or another. This way, you at least get to spare the life of your friend. It's your choice. Now, you must sleep for a bit, and when you wake, you'll be back at the shore. You know what you must do.
Good night.
Now sleep. Guards, take him back to the shore.
I wonder where Sienna is in all this. Well, I hope she's back at town. Oh, there she is. Hey! Thanks for, doing nothing, by the way. Thanks for nothing, Sienna. So, do you think anyone noticed that Marcus is missing? Oh, Heard, I need you to do something for me. Oh, if I want him to follow me and join me. No. Oh, I wish Sienna would react to what happened. I wish anyone was like, oh my god, Marcus is missing. What are we gonna do? I don't think anyone knows. Granted, he was grabbed outside of town, so maybe no one really thought that he's missing and just kind of on a little sabbatical. A little trip. Never mind. They know. Never mind. They're aware. Hi. Marcus has been captured by Arundel's men. He's at the prison.
How do you know this?
I was put under a spell and taken to Arundel by his men. He told me. And then he dumped me back in the wilderness, and Sienna did nothing about it.
God damn it, this is what I was afraid of. Wait right there. Falco, do you have anything you want to say about this?
Falco?
Valerius, I don't know anything about any of this.
You
swear
traitor!
to the gods.
You and I are the only ones who knew Marcus was going to Riverwood. I made sure of that. You are a traitor and a liar. If you didn't have anything to do with this, then how was Marcus captured? How did they know what my friend here was up to? How did they know where Korst was hiding before? It's all very convenient, is it not?
I don't know, Valerius. I swear I don't know anything you're talking about.
Want me to put a bolt in his
Liar!
knee?
Except for rescuing Korst, Arundel has known what we were doing at every turn. You didn't have time to warn anyone about that, now did you? I saw you, Falco, 2 nights ago when you thought I was asleep. I followed you and saw the messenger you met with. I should kill you right now. How could you betray me like this? How could you betray Marcus and all your brothers?
And sisters.
Valerius, I'm sorry. They said they have my sister and her children. They're so young. They're all I have left.
You
They
have
said
us.
They would kill them if I didn't tell them what they wanted to know. I didn't want to, but I had no choice.
Falco, you're a fool. Your sister and her children are already dead, or slaves by now. You will never see them again. That much is certain. We don't have time for this. Korst, lock him in a cell downstairs. I'll deal with him later.
All I'm saying
Yes,
is...
sir.
I could
Fill me
just...
in on
Oh,
what you know.
oh god. Okay, it forced me to shoot the bolt because it popped me into the conversation. I'm glad it missed. Oh, that could have been a problem. Oh. Also, Falco, we're your family too, you know, so, you know, thanks for selling us out. You and I must go to the prison if Marcus is to live.
Then it has come to this at last. Perhaps today is a good day to die. I'm ready to go when you are.
Where did my bolt hit? Where did it land? Doesn't matter. It's not important right now. Wait, can I bring both of them with me? Not a good idea. You stay here.
Okay, what is it?
Sienna, I need you to... yeah, no, here you go. You're dismissed. Return to your normal schedule.
Aw, you know how to make a girl feel like a stray mongrel, don't you? Anyway, if you change your mind, come and get me.
We need Marcus, and we need him alive, and the only way to do that is for Val and I to do this
No
alone.
time to chat. Please, let's get to the prison quickly.
You got it, buddy. I mean, we're essentially just trading Val for Marcus, let's be real. And I think he knows it too. I think he knows that only one of them is getting out of there alive. And frankly, that's a little depressing. Val, be ready for a bloodbath.
Arundel, I came as you wished. Now let Marcus go. Now!
Oh, alright, and you're running off. Okay, I'm following you.
Valerius, what do you think you're doing? You can't!
It's the only way, Marcus. You must know that by now. It has to end here and now.
So, we finally meet at last after all these years. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say you fall well short of the legends that precede you. Keepers of Hatu, indeed.
I said, let Marcus go!
All in due time, Imperial. You know, I still remember the look on your son's face from all those years ago.
Uh-oh.
It is the look of fear and death.
Uh-oh.
And it's the same look on your face right now.
Oh, boy.
I remember my men saying he squealed like a little girl.
Oh,
when
don't
they
look at
beat
me.
him.
Don't look at
And
me.
that your wife and young daughter both moaned like whores
No.
as my men ravaged them again
No.
and again and again.
Alright.
I'll kill you!
Valerius, no!
Yep. I knew it. Oh, okay. Now it's bloodbath time. I missed again. Only 7 men. That's not that bad. Only 7 people. Could be a lot worse. Which, I mean, I'm on my own, so. 1 versus 7? Yeah, you know. Call the ambulance, but not for me. And that's the thing, I didn't lower my difficulty. Well, actually, no, I forget. Did I lower my difficulty or not? I honestly don't remember. I didn't, so this is on expert with the armor they gave me rather than my much stronger, more powerful armor. So, you know, I feel like I'm giving them a fighting chance, and my health is going down at least a little bit. Just 2 more? Hiding in the pantry won't save you. Oh, I was hoping that would... I was hoping it would hit the second guy. I was hoping it would. It looked like it might have. I was hoping that my Fusroda would go through the fireplace and hit him. Oh well. Next time, because, well, we've already come here twice. How much you want to bet we have to come here a 3rd time? You okay? Nope, never mind, he's not okay. Alright. I think you're faking it. You were just walking around 2 seconds ago. Mr. Faker, you.
What has Arundel done to him?
It's some sort of paralysis spell.
This is far, far worse than any paralysis spell I've ever seen. I think it's draining the life out of him.
Oh, not faking. He used one on me, but you're right. This is much more powerful.
We have to see if we can help him. Val, can you hear me?
Yes, old friend. Barely. So good to be with you, old friend. I'm glad you're here.
We're going to find a way to get you out of here. Hang on, Valerius.
No, old friend. My journey has come to an end. Please, let me go, Marcus.
Val,
Sabrina. Children. I see my wife and my children.
Yes, old friend. Go to them. Go be with your family.
Oh my.
Valerius, he's gone. Oh, Dallas, no!
Yes, Korst, it's finished. But what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Marcus. We just couldn't let him come here to die like this. But it appears we are too late.
Yes, Korst, I understand. You men, stand at ease for a moment. I'm sorry, but these men and I would like some time alone, if you don't mind. We'll bring his body back to Helgen, and prepare for a service tomorrow. Please, join us in honoring our friend.
I understand. I'll see you tomorrow.
We will wait to begin the service until you arrive. Go easy, my friend.
Well, it's been a day, so we should be good for the funeral now. Guys? Is everything ready? I waited a day, is it not... Did it not register? Does sleeping not count for it? Do I have to literally wait? That can't be right. That wouldn't be right. I don't know. Unless I just can't be in Helgen for it, but that wouldn't make sense. I'll try waiting, I guess. Or is it because I didn't wait literally a day? Because it was 1:30. Yeah, meet in 24 hours. Okay, so... No, that's why. There we go. See, I just wanted to wait till morning. You know, the last time I stood here, there was a dragon attack. Just saying. I came for the service, as you requested.
Yes, thank you for coming. Please, join the others. I'd like to say a few words. I know this must be as difficult for each of you as it is for me. More so, even. You were his trusted friends, and his inner circle. Of our friend, I can assure each of you this. He told me that he was truly happy again, for the first time in many, many years. I don't presume to have words that might assuage the grief that you must feel. You will each have to find your own solace in whatever manner suits each of you best. But if this were a proper military funeral, we would most likely have a musician playing a funeral song. Many of these old songs came from ancient battlefields and were played at the end of a long day of fighting. They were lullabies, meant to signify that all was well, and that it was peaceful and safe to rest for the night. Well, Valerius, old friend, you will not soon be forgotten. You are safe now. You may finally be at peace and rest.
For our friend,
We weep. For his memory.
we rejoice.
For this warrior.
We
We
salute.
salute.
For ourselves,
We say
goodbye.
goodbye.
So, have you been filled in on Falco?
yes, I have. Please, come with me. Korst is meeting us downstairs. Let's get this over with as quickly as we can.
All I'm saying is we still have the old Helgen torturer. He's still hanging about. You want to get information out of him. You want to make him pay the price. Maybe we put the torturer to work one last time before we let him retire. And of course, it's like, you can't torture him. Jesus, that's gonna make us as bad as the Thalmor. I'm like, yeah, but he was helping the Thalmor, so it's poetic. Right? Kind of? And he's like, Jesus, Dragonborn. This is why you're not in charge of the town. And I go, I could be. Listen, I'm getting things done. I also wanted to put a bolt in Falco's knee to get him to talk, but no, turns out we already had all the information we needed on him. So, you know. Maybe I shouldn't be the decision maker here. I'm kind of chaotic neutral. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm probably not, but that's what I'm gonna go with.
Well, Falco, you succeeded in getting Valerius killed. I hope you're happy.
Marcus, I'm so sorry. They had my sister and told me they would kill her and her children. They're all the family I have left. Please, Marcus.
We were your family!
Falco, did you really think you could negotiate with those maggots? Did you really think you could trust them? You are a fool. But gods, what am I going to do with you?
He is a traitor, and should die a traitor's death.
Hey, Korst is on my side!
Right, Korst, but I don't know.
Korst is on my
What do you
side
think about
here.
all this? I'm concerned that Valerius' death may cloud my judgment. I don't want to make the wrong decision.
Korst is right, he's a traitor, let Korst kill him. He almost got me killed, I will kill him. There's been enough death today. Banish him. I don't want to put that responsibility on Korst. Like, you know, I'll do it.
Very well, I understand. I take no pleasure in this, but do what you must do.
When you think
And may
about
the
it,
gods have mercy on this pitiful excuse for a soul.
when you think about it, I'm sparing Korst the pain because Falco was his friend. Falco was his friend. Valerius was his friend. I don't think it'll work. I don't think it's actually going to do anything, but can you imagine if I could use telekinesis to stab him? Man, that barely even hurt him. But wouldn't that be great if you could use telekinesis to, you know, to throw. Just to throw weapons and, oh. Missed opportunity. It doesn't even hurt him. Oh. Alright. Back to the bolt. Right in the heart. Man, he's strong. That's the other thing. He's like, I feel a little warm. I feel a little pain. But nothing too crazy now. Man, super anticlimactic.
It is finished.
Took long enough,
We
but
did
yeah.
what had to be done, Korst. You're dismissed.
Yes, sir.
This whole thing with Falco has been a mess. And we've paid for it with our dearest blood. But were it not for you, we'd probably all be dead now. We owe you our lives. Seems all I do lately is keep thanking you for your help.
I'm used to it. I'm glad I could help. He deserved to die after what he did. I'm glad.
I believe now that we can finally put all these things behind us and live in peace.
I hope so. Are there any new updates on the town?
Yes, well, as you can see, the construction continues to move along nicely. Patsy will run the inn for now, at least until we can find a proper innkeeper. And Sienna and Balfring have both decided they no longer want to live a soldier's life and wish to retire. As you probably already know, Balfring is a skilled blacksmith, and Sienna is becoming quite skilled in her armoring craft. They both want to work together and open a shop, and who am I to stand in their way? They should be open for business soon if you need anything. There's also one of the workers, the Argonian woman, who wants to open an alchemy shop once the construction's finished. As far as I'm concerned, she's earned it, and any town worth its weight needs an alchemy shop.
If Balfring and Sienna are retiring, what about Korst and Alton?
Korst? Oh, he'll never retire. He'll die an old soldier with his boots still on. It's just what he does. But this is a good thing. as he's needed to help keep the guards on their toes.
Agreed.
Alton, he'll stay on and help Korst, while he continues his studies of the old Redguard ways of the Sword Singers. It's such a shame that art has been lost to the sands of time and history. Maybe he can learn enough to revive the old ways someday.
Elder Scrolls 6.
When people lose connection with their heritage, they lose a part of themselves, you know.
And what about you?
Who, me? Well, I've decided to reach out to a few wholesalers I know and start up the old shop again, right here in Helgen. So keep your eyes open for the store to open. I'm sure you'll find some things you can use. Other than that, once the construction's finished, a couple of the workers have said they'd stay on and work around town. You know, just general maintenance and so forth. But we need them, that's for sure. A couple more may even join the town guard.
Do I need to test them? No? Good. You've done a great job with the town, but it needs a leader.
No. My leading days are over. I'm ready to settle down and live a quiet, peaceful life. When we're ready, we'll most likely set up a small town council. And then we can each take turns acting as sort of an executive officer for the week. But none of this would ever have been possible without you. This new town owes its very existence to you.
Well, Valerius too.
Yes, Valerius too. I've decided to commemorate the town with a little something special. Oh, it's nothing elaborate, but I thought a little something in remembrance of those who have lost their lives here would be fitting. But that won't be until after the construction's finished. So keep your eyes open out by your private tower for it. And with that, my friend, it's been a long couple of days, and I'm sure you have other adventures to seek. Don't be a stranger, friend. And don't forget to stop by the shop sometime. I'm sure all the merchants will give their best prices to you once we're open for business. I'm proud, very proud, to have known you, and I cherish the privilege of calling you a friend. I hope to see you soon.
Keep an eye out for the continuing construction in Helgen. Hey, you.
Make it quick.
Your services are no longer needed. All right. Well, let's keep an eye out. Let's wait a little bit, and sooner or later, the town will be done, and we'll have people to talk to, shops to go to, and hopefully some new adventures as well.